I messed up. It's all wrong. I broke it. Okay, I know it's been a while, but a lot of things have happened. First of all, I got a new computer because my old computer sucked and it crashed on me. So that's great. Second of all, I realized my animations were a little off. Every time I moved, they would just snap back forward. How are you supposed to attack somebody if you keep looking the same direction? So we gotta fix that. And second of all, how exactly am I gonna make the sword? Because I decided for some reason to make it like a very small bit kind of game. Like Legend of Zelda was the main inspiration of that. But the thing about Legend of Zelda is that the sword is very dainty and small, which is fine, it works for the game, but the game's so seriously made about a sword needs to be able to show off the beauty and capability of the sword. So, we're ready again, baby. We're making a whole new animation style. We're making sure this art looks beautiful. We're making sure the sword is visible, viable, and looks damn good. And don't worry, I won't leave you alone with just an update. That would be rude. So first things first, I quickly fixed the movement and started working on the new design for our main boy, our beautiful baby boy. Having a bit more pixel to work with lets me play around a bit more. With this in mind, I looked up other indie games and in the similar style I was trying to go for, and this beautiful game, Hyper Light Drifter. It's amazing. I love the art style of this game. It's everything I love about indie games, really. So I took inspiration from that and made him tall, pretty much. Sadly, I had to get rid of the beard. I gave him a mask. Because, well, as amazing as the beautiful beard was, drawing a mouth on that thing will look very strange. So we gotta cover that up. But now with a mask, I finally can put the boot's color to the higher part of his body, making the design way more consistent overall. So you may realize, I made a big deal about the sword, right? I made a deal, I want to be able to see it, I want to see the beauty of it, I want it to look glorious, because it's the main premise of this game. Why didn't I draw a sword? That's a good question. It's a blood sword. So, it's liquid. So, I want it to form when he does an attack. So in the animation, there will only be a hilt until you decide to attack somebody, and then the sword will form around him like a bunch of particles and go whoosh, and you're like, whoa! That was cool. And this is now our new, beautiful baby boy. But here's the thing. Animation takes a long time. And now we have more pixels to animate. It's gonna take much longer than the first one. So while I'm doing that, let's work on the main menu real quickly, huh? The main menu is very easy to create, so this won't take long. And don't worry, I'll be holding your hand along the way. First thing we gotta do, let's get a beautiful font for the title of our game. If I made the font personally, I would completely scuff it up. So, let's go online, look up copyright-free fonts, and grab the best one we like for the style of our game. I insert that into my art application, do a little copy pasta with the same text, and then just shift it over a little bit and make the color just a little bit lighter. And now we have like a shadow effect. Look at that. That's neat. So let's get a video for the background. Pretty much the same idea. Copyright-free video, we edit the color, then we grab the same video, reverse it, and it makes it a loop. And voila, we now have a background for our main menu. Now all we gotta do is make this puppy functional. Unity has its own video player to set up our video as a loop in the background. Next, we need a canvas so we can put some UI elements onto it. Really, we're just adding 3 buttons: start, options, and quit. I already made the sprites for the buttons, so we can replace the default sprites with our sprites. Unity comes with a simple button graphics editor, which I use to change the basic and highlighted colors of buttons, so you can highlight it every time we hover over it. But now it's time for the most daunting part. The programming. It's actually incredibly simple. I have 2 methods, start and quit. Here's where I can write an easy quit application sequence and a run the next scene code. A scene is basically a new screen in the game, a new setting, if you will. We can control which scene comes first inside Unity's scene builder. This bad boy right here. This is also where we'll be able to build and run the programs once we finally finish the game. Now we can add an event on click into the buttons. And here, we drag and drop an empty object in which we place the script on into the event, allowing us to select the methods we want to run for each button. With that, we have a perfectly working menu system. I'm going to work on the options menu a little later in the video. It's a little more daunting. We can't really test the quit button because it won't quit in Unity. But we can add a message onto the button to make sure it works. So I have a little message set up. All we gotta do is click this button right here. But before we do so, I want to thank you for watching. Hope you're doing well. I'll see you next time. Oh, and hey, I love you.